Now, I know you might be wondering why I did not charge the phone to 100% and where am I going at 3 am in the morning. Well, these are two questions that I will answer in the car. So let's go. Alright, I've put the phone for charging again so that by the time we reach the airport, it will be 100%. Now, to answer the second question, where are we going? Well, we are going to Delhi to attend an event, and I cannot give you more details about the event as of now, but you will see that on my Instagram in a couple of days. So make sure you're following me on Instagram. But anyway, we're going to Delhi and we're catching a flight which is at a very odd time, 5 am in the morning, and we had to wake up at like 2:30 am, leave the house by 3 am. Very odd timing. And before I slept, I kept the phone on charging, thinking that when I wake up, it will be at 100%. But I was wrong. The plug did not work and the phone did not charge at all. So I quickly put it for charging for half an hour, and in that half an hour, it went up to like 82%. That's why I'm charging in the car today. Otherwise, the plan was like I would wake up, 100% battery, and just go to the airport. I hope you get the story now. Alright, we're finally here at the airport going up, and now the phone has still not charged to 100%. But luckily I do have a power bank, so I'll keep the phone on charging, go through security check-in and all these things, and then we'll set the time with 100% battery. Just got done with all the formalities and waiting for the boarding to start. I'm very sleepy. I think even she's sleepy. We're going to sleep for the entire flight. It's 7:30 am and we have finally landed in Delhi, and that was a very comfortable flight. We slept throughout the flight, did not use the phone at all because we were very tired because of the red eye flight and the wait time. But anyway, right now the plan is to grab a cup of coffee, then go to the cab and go to the event, which is happening at Pragati Maidan, which is a long drive from here. So I think in the cab as well we are going to catch up on our sleep. Is a great cup of coffee and exactly what I needed to get energy and finally start talking about the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7. So it's 8 am in the morning and I'm having a lot of fun using this smartphone. I attended the launch event of Z Flip 7 and Z Fold 7, and my first impressions after seeing the launch was that Samsung has improved these phones quite a bit. Then I got the phones in my hand and I was absolutely right. Samsung has improved the Fold 7 as well as the Flip 7 quite a bit. I've already made my video about the Fold 7. If you want to watch that, I will make sure to drop a link to it in the description box below. Today, I want to focus all my energies on this little guy, the Flip 7. Oh, it's not on. Yeah. This little guy, the Flip 7. I genuinely feel that this is a massive upgrade to the Flip form factor. First up is the cover display. It is edge to edge now, high resolution AMOLED panel, which is very smooth and comfortable to use. That's the main thing, super comfortable to use. And as a matter of fact, I've installed Good Lock on this phone, which allows me to run any app on the cover screen. WhatsApp, Instagram, YouTube, X, any app that I want, I can run on the cover screen. And most of the times I'm using the cover screen itself. Say for example, I quickly want to reply to a WhatsApp message, check an OTP or do something else, I use the cover screen for that. Absolutely love using the cover display for that. And then the overall feel of the phone is also improved. It feels very sturdy and not fragile at all. Like the build quality is top notch, and when I first held this phone in my hand, I could feel that. I said this thing in my Fold 7 video as well. If you get a chance, go to an offline store and pick this phone up in your hand. You will know what I'm talking about. Like the build quality is superb. I really like the boxy edges and the flat display as well. Like the cover screen is flat, which is like the best experience ever. So solid upgrade to the cover screen design and build quality. And while we're on the topic of the cover screen, I can actually use this phone in this sort of a tent mode and open up the camera to click photos of myself and shoot videos of myself without the need of a tripod. Like I can keep the phone like this. I can also change in between the lenses. So currently it is at 1x. I can go to say 0.6x, 2x, 4x, whatever I want, and a swipe will make it go to video. So this is video and now back to photo. So this is a superb experience. I feel a very convenient experience, especially for someone who shoots a lot themselves. Now, continuing on the topic of upgrades, the hinge this year feels a lot sturdier, which is great for durability, but it also allows the inner display to have a very minimal crease. So over the past couple of years, I've tested a lot of flip and folding phones, and this generation of Samsung phone, like the Samsung Flip 7 and Fold 7, have the most minimal crease that I have ever used. That is actually very good and gives an immersive experience while using the inner display. And I like using the inner display for watching content, online shopping, or if I want to edit a photo or something like that. Like the bigger canvas definitely helps. And even the inner display is a high quality one. AMOLED, superb colors, bright enough to use outdoors in sunny conditions, 120Hz refresh rate, which is extremely smooth, and overall just a very good experience. Like Samsung is one of the best at displays, and this phone just proves that. The outer display as well as the inner display are just awesome. The time currently is 9:50 a.m. and I'm here at the event, which will go on till 4 in the evening, but I will get breaks in between, so I'll talk to you guys. But for the most part till 4 p.m. I'm going to be busy in the event, which I cannot show you to right now, but I will show it to you very soon on my Instagram. But yeah, so far so good with the Flip 7. I'll click a lot of photos and videos with it, which I will show you, and then I'll see you at 4 p.m. where we'll continue our chat about the Flip 7. So we got a break from the event and I thought let's talk about the Z Flip 7. The next aspect that I want to talk about are the cameras. So two cameras on the rear side, 50 megapixel primary and 12 megapixel ultra wide, both of which click amazing photos. High quality, superb dynamic range with awesome colors, like typical Samsung photos. Just point and shoot, 9 out of 10 times that photo is going to be awesome. I'm having a lot of fun shooting photos as well as videos with both these cameras. You have seen samples throughout this video and you will see sample towards the end of the video as well. And I'm going to let the results speak for themselves. Also, one thing that I really like is the microphone quality. It's one of the best microphones out there for video recording. Currently, I'm shooting with the front camera, which also is great by the way. It can do 4K videos as well as awesome selfies. It's a 10 megapixel sensor, really good one. And where was I? I was talking about the microphone. The microphone is really good for video shooting. So I think this is a very good phone for vlogging because the microphone is good. And if I want to shoot with the rear ultra wide angle camera, I can see myself, I can frame the shot because of the cover display. So I think camera is definitely a strong point with this phone, especially for the form factor. This is a very comfortable phone, and for that form factor, the cameras are incredible. And here is a quick battery update. It is 1:18 p.m. and 77% battery left. Going very strong so far. And if you ask me during the event, what did I use the phone for? I used it for WhatsApp messages, Instagram stories, a couple of calls here and there, and clicking photos and videos. So yeah, that's what I used the phone for. Finally done with the event and now going towards the cab. From there, we'll head to the airport. Me and Sukada are both very tired. Like our legs have given up now because we left very early in the morning. Right now the time is 3:30 p.m. and we're going to the airport, and our flight is at 9:30 p.m. actually. The airport is about 1 hour, 1.5 hours. So we'll go to the airport, chill at some lounge or at some cafe. That's the plan right now. We booked a 9:30 flight just to be safe because last time when I came to Delhi in the same period, there was a lot of rain and I almost missed my flight. That's why we took a couple of hours extra. We were like, worst case scenario, we'll just sit at the airport. But yeah, so far so good in terms of using the Z Flip 7. I do want to talk a lot about it more, which I will do in the cab and at the airport. So yeah, see you guys soon. Alright, now I'm in the cab and it is good to be in the AC after Delhi heat. It's so humid out there, man, like super humid. But anyway, right now it's time to catch up on notifications, watch some reels because I've not done that for the entire day. And even Sukada has not done that. She was like, her phone is going to miss her. Alright, so we're here at the airport a good 4 hours before our flight. Yes, 4 hours. So we're going to try to ask the Indigo person that if they can, send us on an earlier flight, if there is an earlier flight available. Let's see if that happens or not. But regardless, we're going to enjoy ourselves, have a good cup of coffee, have some good food, watch some content, and basically chill out because the work for the day is done, right? Time to chill. Let's go. Alright, so we spoke to the Indigo guys. They said that they have a flight available in a couple of hours, but we'll have to pay the full fare. They will not give us any difference, so we decided not to do that. We'll go to the lounge or to some cafe and chill. And I anyway want to talk about this phone. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. The security check must have taken us like 5 minutes, and in those 5 minutes, it literally started pouring down so much. Like the rain is so heavy right now, and the visibility is almost gone. Like, insane. That is a lot of rain. Let's go. So we've ordered a cup of cappuccino and a couple of burgers from McDonald's, which are coming, like they're on the way. Until then, I want to talk about one aspect of the Flip 7 which has actually pleasantly surprised me today, and that is the performance. So this phone comes with the Exynos 2500 processor, and for my use case, the performance has been nothing short of incredible. You know my use, you've seen my use, WhatsApp, Instagram, UPI payments, clicking a lot of photos and videos, editing those photos and videos, uploading them, and that's about it. For that, this phone has been awesome. And even in Delhi heat, I did not notice any heating issues or throttling issues whatsoever. It has been a super smooth experience. I really like how smooth things are across the system. So opening apps, closing apps, switching between apps, shooting a lot of 4K videos, everything has been super smooth for me. But with that being said, if you're a gamer or a heavy user, then please watch dedicated performance reviews like gaming reviews or heavy testing, because I don't do that. I cannot comment about that. So performance for me has been great, and the software is literally the best out there. It comes with One UI based out of the box, based on Android 16, not Android 15, Android 16. So Samsung has done a great thing over here, that they've launched this phone with the latest Android version, and that is incredible. And One UI 8 is by far my favorite skin on top of Android. It has a good mix of useful features and looks modern as well. Now this phone also has very useful AI features. First up, there is Gemini Live, which can be accessed from the cover screen itself. What plant is this?
That's a lovely snake plant. They're also sometimes called mother-in-law's tongue. Snake plants are super popular because they're really easy to take care of.
Yeah, how many times a day should I water this plant?
Snake plants don't need water too often. In the summer, you can water it about every 2 weeks. And in the winter, even less, maybe once a month. The best way to tell is to check if the soil is dry. If it is, then it's time to water.
Similarly, there is Galaxy AI with writing styles. So if I'm texting something important or writing an email, I can convert my normal informal writing style into a formal writing style. And then there is Interpreter, which is basically live translation. This is super useful, especially while traveling internationally. And as I said, I've customized the cover screen by using Good Lock. I can run any app that I want on the cover screen using Good Lock, and Samsung Good Lock actually has tons and tons of features. So if you're into customization and tweaking your phone, then you should install Good Lock on your Samsung phone. Alright, I'll bottom line this for you, that the performance has been smooth, UI is one of the best out there, if not the best, and overall I'm having a lot of fun using this phone. You know why? That is because of the form factor. Let's talk about the form factor, but first I need my cup of coffee and that burger. Alright, so we're here at the boarding gate, and I think now it is time to talk about the form factor and why would one buy a flip phone in the first place. See, I think the form factor is the main reason why someone would buy a flip phone. It is a compact phone because of the big cover display, and as I said, I can do multiple things on the cover display itself. And then when I want a bigger canvas, I can just flip open the phone and voila, I have a bigger canvas at my disposal. So for people who like a compact, comfortable experience but still want a big screen, for those people, buying a flip phone makes a lot of sense. And Samsung has, kind of perfected this form factor over the years. I mean, the hardware this year definitely feels very polished. It does not feel cheap at all, and it shows that Samsung has put in a lot of hard work over the past 7 generations. Like, this is the 7th generation of a flip phone, and yeah, I think this is one of the best form factors out there. Now let me quickly give you a battery update. It is 6:54 PM and the battery is at 50%, exactly 50%, and it's going very strong so far. Like, really good. Our boarding will start in about 1.5 hours, and we are trying to figure out what to do exactly, because if we sit down, we are kind of dozing off because of how tired we are. Maybe we'll walk around for a bit and that will make us feel better. I don't know, because as soon as we board the flight, we're going to definitely sleep, like we're going to crash because of how tired we are. And that kind of actually works, because once we get home, we can, order dinner or make dinner, whatever, and I can conclude this video while I am fresh for a while. Back to my sweater, because the airplane is generally very cold, and it's time for boarding. Boarding complete. Finally back to Pune, going towards our car, and we're really, really tired. But I want to conclude this video, so I want to go home and do that. Not right now. I'll go home and do that. Finally, after 23 hours, we are home, and this was a very hectic trip, like one of the most hectic trips to Delhi in a long time. But anyway, let me quickly show you the battery percentage. It is 12:31 a.m. Oh wait, yeah. Can you see it? Yeah. 12:31 a.m. and the battery is at 34%. Wait, I'll just turn the camera. 12:31 a.m. and 34% battery left. Essentially, very good battery life with the Z Flip 7. Now, what are my final thoughts about this phone? I'm going to sum it up in one line. This is the most polished flip phone that I have ever used. The hardware is amazing, software is great, and the overall form factor is just so comfortable to use. So if you're in the market looking for a flip phone, then you can definitely go for the Z Flip 7. It's an awesome one. All in all, I had a very good day with the Z Flip 7. You guys let me know what did you think about this video in the comment section down below. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel because that would mean the world to me. Also, share this video with your friends and family. Tell them that there is a tech YouTuber who's making real life tech videos. So yeah, that's been it. My name is Harsh Punjabi, and I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye bye.